Alright, welcome to another GreaseMonkey video, and today's topic is multi-frame editing. It's a pretty neat technique to use to make sweeping changes to your animations in the Grease Pencil without having to redraw everything over. Right now we're in version 2.82, so make sure you have that. And here we go. Alright, here we are in the white canvas. So let's start off in draw mode, and let's make a line at the bottom. We'll make a little simple animation so I can show you how this multi-frame editing works. We'll make a line at the bottom. Oops, did it in a fill material. I'll make it in a stroke material. Here we go. There it is. Now I will make this line a little bigger. So there we go. And I like it to end at frame 14, and we're gonna make it animate to the top and also be a little thinner, just like that. We'll extend this to 21 so we have a pause between our animation. So here it is, bottom top, bottom top. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna add the keyframes in between the bottom and the top, so it looks like it's actually moving up towards the top of the screen and getting thinner. So let's go to draw mode. I hold shift, hit tab, go up, draw. I select both keys. I'm not sure if that's exactly necessary, but let's go to draw, interpolate, and sequence, and that adds in all the keyframes in between this. So now when you play it, it goes from the bottom to the top. All right, so now we have our simple animation, and we can now make sweeping changes to all these keyframes, because each keyframe is an individual frame, of course, of the stroke. So let's say I wanted to make the lines a little wavier, make it more interesting. We'll go into edit mode, so hit tab, and I would select all these, and then I would go to the top here where it says multi-frame and click on this icon that'll activate multi-frame editing. So here we go. So now what you're seeing here is every single frame at the same time. So this is how it's like looking, I guess, at all the steps of the animation. So you can see it all at the same time. And with this type of mode, you can then edit and do sweeping changes. So let's go to sculpt mode, and let's go to the points. And as you see, I have this, like, what is it, 6 points here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 7 points, 8 points. And if I wanted to make a sweeping change, like let's say I wanted to move all these kind of to the side here. Now, since I edited every single frame, now it'll affect the animation. So let's see what that looks like. Go to object mode, and now you have this little hump here. So let's say you wanted to make that smoother. You would go into edit mode, go back to stroke, and you can see the 8 dots are still there. But if you go to, let's stroke, simplify, and sample, you'll see you can add a bunch of strokes, which then you can smooth out your animation. So we'll go back to sculpt, we'll go to smooth. You'll see that we can smooth these lines out. Now when you look at it, it has a little wavy movement. So that's how you edit frames all at the same time, and you could do, I don't have to redraw this line and make it animate this way. I could just edit all the frames together. This would be helpful if you like made the strokes in the wrong place, like if you wanted to move all the animation a little to the right. Something interesting comes with the multi-frame is this option here called use fall off, and it took me a little bit to understand what was happening here. So let's use it now. So when you hit use fall off, whatever you do to the line, it's going to affect the other lines a little bit less at a time. So let's say we hit grab. You see how it's not grabbing the top? And the reason this was so confusing to me is that the one that it's actually affecting from is the frame number. So let's say I wanted to have the effect go from the bottom to the top. So I'll go to the first frame, and with multi-frame use fall off on, now if I hit grab, it's grabbing it from the bottom. If I go from the middle frame, 7th frame, which is right there, and you hit G, you'll see that things are moving from the middle. And this will be is very useful. You could definitely make some neat effects, like maybe rotate them, and now you have something that looks that moves like this. It's not very useful now. After this tutorial, I'll be making artwork that really utilizes this technique for you to see its actual application. But right now I just wanted to show you that you can do this. It is possible. Maybe you can come up with some creative ideas to use the multi-frame edit. That's basically the gist of this tool. You just put multi-frame, you make sure you have you go to edit mode, you select the frames that you want to affect. Like if you just wanted to affect the last frames, you'll see that it's all there. You can make edits like making them smaller. Right now use fall off is on, so you can definitely just take use fall off, affect these frames only, and then you'll see that it goes and edits that part. Alright, that's just hopefully a quick tip on that. I'll be making an artwork using this technique and further go into this in videos to come. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a great day.